Hi, you guys. I want to talk to you about acceptance. Now, this is a really hard subject to talk about, and what I suggest that you do, honestly, is, listen to a little bit, absorb it, maybe go back to it, listen to the rest of it. Really think about what I have to say, that let the message kind of resonate inside of you. The thing is that as long as we have this constant war, this war against the good, the bad, and I'm talking about the war within yourself. Every single person that comes to me struggles with the good and the bad within themselves. And they struggle into areas of depression and anxiety because they're constantly beating themselves up over their choices. And they say, I hate my life, or I hate myself, or I don't like who I am. And the reason that people don't like who they are is because they have decided to listen to the masses who determine what is right and wrong. Oh, you should be more social. You should be skinnier. You should be, more successful. And the truth is that you should just be whoever it is that you want to be. If you want to sit on the sofa and watch Netflix and it empowers you on some level, or relaxes you, or whatever, embrace it. The thing is I'm not telling you to go and sit and watch Netflix all day, but what I'm saying is that whatever it is that you're choosing to be, you need to look at why you're making those choices and accept that. Perhaps you want to sit there and watch Netflix because you're tired, and that's the problem. Or you're stressed, or you need to think about things, or maybe you're dwelling on a sense of worthlessness or something, but that is the issue, not sitting there watching Netflix. Okay, Netflix is just a symptom of the problem, and I'm using Netflix as an example. I like to watch Netflix. And the thing is I'm just using that as an example because I hear that a lot from people that are like, all I want to do is lay on the sofa and watch Netflix. And I'm like, oh, okay, let's look. That's just a symptom of the problem. Okay, it's like when somebody has an affair in a relationship. The affair is not the problem. It's the symptom of the problem, okay? If you're going outside of the relationship, there's a bigger problem. That is the problem that needs to be addressed. And that's the thing that I'm trying to get across to you guys, is that you've got to look at the shadow self, okay? The part that's having the problem, and love it, okay? Nurture it. Care for it, and care for that dark side so it can heal. And then, and only then, when you accept that part of you and allow you to be in that space, then you heal. And then when you're ready, then you focus on this moment. Stop getting so overwhelmed over all the list of freaking things that you have to do, and just focus on what you can do right now. The only way that we are going to make it as a race is to love. But love comes from loving yourself first. There is no freaking possible way that you can say that you know what love is, or that you love somebody, if you don't love yourself, because it is absolutely impossible. You have to really be okay with you. You have to listen to you. You have to give yourself what you need. And just because everybody out there around you, your spouse, your kids, your family, your friends is telling you something that you need to do, doesn't mean that that's what you need to do. What you need to do is what's deepest in your heart, what's your deepest desire. And then start there. The only way that you are going to heal is by applying balance in your life, by allowing yourself to be expressive in every form that you feel you need. If you want to be more confident, you have to ask yourself why that need is there. Why do you need to be more confident? What does that mean? Well, maybe you just want to be more confident in a conversation, or you want to be able to talk to people. Well, why do you feel that need is there? And most of the time, that need is there because somebody has told you that you need to be more confident, and that's their opinion. Why can't you just accept yourself and say, hey, you know, I'm okay with me. You're exactly perfect the way you are. And when you get to a point to where you completely accept you, then you can love you. And when you love you, then you can accept others and you can love others. And the only way to heal this world is through love. And the thing is that as long as you don't love yourself, you're going to reject everybody that comes into your path in a very negative way. Well, that person doesn't serve me. That person hurts me. That person is a bad person. That person's not Christian. That person's not Muslim. That person's not, you know, Buddhist or whatever. They don't have the same beliefs I do. You know, I get a lot of people that are spiritualists that can't stand to be around Christians. And I get a lot of Christians that can't stand to be around, you know, anybody else that's not their religion. And this is hate, you guys. This is your shadow self. And you got to look inside of you, because God doesn't feel that way. Jesus didn't walk around saying, hey, you got to be a Christian. Look at what he did. He befriended Mary Magdalene, who was a prostitute. He went and sat with the leopards. He dined with the thieves. And you want to sit here and say, oh, well, I can't do that because I'm a Christian. Well, obviously, being a Christian doesn't mean that you believe in anything Christ said, because that's just a little label that we put on the name of a religion that has nothing to do with Christ. Because if you really, really believe in his teachings, you wouldn't be acting this way. That's for damn sure. Because Christ taught love. And even Buddha, he was teaching, he taught love as well. I mean, his nemesis, Marana or something like that, Nirvana, I forget the name of that person, he said not to be the enemy of, you know, he said go have tea with them, you know. And the thing is, and I may be saying this wrong, so don't judge me on that. I'm trying to remember the story. So, you need to understand that the only way to fight evil or darkness is to fight the evil within yourself. And to fight the evil within yourself means to love the evil within yourself. Accept it, nourish it, love it, give it what it needs so it can heal and become light. If you push it aside or judge it or get angry with it, abuse it, criticize it, then there is no level of acceptance in that. And there is no way. If you can't accept yourself, you can't. You're going to be judgmental. You're going to be hating others. And there's nothing in hate that is love, and there's nothing in hate that is God. And if you truly feel that that spiritual path is your way, whatever religion that you're in, you need to seek love within yourself. So I had somebody ask me, well, how do you do that? And I said, well, I don't really care what your religion is, but start praying for God to help you with your judgment. And then the next step is just to sit in meditation and allow the love to permeate you. It's like, I think like Pentecostal or something like that. It's spirit-filled. What does that mean? That means the Holy Spirit, which is pure love, integrates within you, okay? So I'm using that as an example, but for you to really be that way, you need to allow that love inside of you. So just sit in a meditated state and allow love to permeate you. Love stores energy, and it will heal you when it sits in you. Christ said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. If you can allow that space to light up inside of you, then you realize that you're just part of that. You're part of that oneness of source. And if you allow yourself to be that, and you wake up and realize that's who you are, this whole world would be a different place. Acceptance. Accept yourself, and then you can accept others. Have a wonderful day.